sorry for the anxiety and apology from the Deputy PM to the family of the teenage girl sexually assaulted by an asylum seeker in Epping. Well, this lunchtime, it's emerged another prisoner was mistakenly released and is still on the run. We'll have all the details. Also this lunchtime.
TV Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The Deputy Prime Minister apologised again today after an ITV News report heard from the father of the 14-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted by an asylum seeker in Essex. He told us she was too scared to go out after Ethiopian national Hadish Kibati was mistakenly released from jail and wasn't recaptured for 3 days. Today in the Commons, that was described as heartbreaking, and David Lammy said he was sorry for the anxiety caused. We'll hear those exchanges in just a moment. But first, here's that special report from our UK editor, Paul Brand. Our political reporter, Jasmine Cameron-Chilashi, joins us now. Jasmine, what was said about Paul's report?
So in PM...
Jasmine, we're also hearing this lunchtime about another prisoner mistakenly released. What more can you tell us about that?
That's right. Now, during PM...
Next this lunchtime, the biggest shake-up of the school curriculum for more than a decade. We'll see children in England learning more about mortgages, AI and how to spot fake news. Well, under plans announced by the government, GCSE exam times will be cut by up to 3 hours. There'll be new English and math tests for Year 8 students, and there'll be compulsory lessons on citizenship for primary schools. But some say the proposals will require more teachers and, crucially, more funding. Here's Will Tullis to explain. Some other news now, and at least 7 people have died and 11 have been injured after a cargo plane crashed near an airport in the US state of Kentucky. The brother of Southport murderer Axel Rudakabana has told the public inquiry into what happened that he was warned by his father to be careful around his sibling days before the attack. Dion Rudakabana told the inquiry that he believed his father was afraid. Well, our correspondent Stacey Foster still ahead this lunchtime. But first, the UK is sliding into an avoidable crisis. The author of a major review on how to keep people in work has warned. A former John Lewis boss, Sir Charlie Mayfield, urged a reduced reliance on fit notes, citing an enormous cost to employers from ill health among workers. The report found poor workplace health costs UK employers around £85 billion a year. Our reporter Faye Barker is here. Well, next, Zohran Mamdani has been elected as New York's first ever Muslim mayor. The 34-year-old is also the youngest mayor of the city, having beaten independent candidate Andrew Cuomo and Republican Curtis Sliwa at the polls. Mamdani has called himself Donald Trump's worst nightmare and has promised free public transport to residents, state-owned food stores and rent freezes. Our US correspondent Dan Rivers was at the count overnight. Dan Rivers reporting from New York. Now, a woman believed to be the oldest victim of the post office scandal has had a compensation claim settled by the government. 92-year-old Betty Brown ran the Anfield Plain post office in County Durham with her late husband Oswald in the 1990s and early 2000s. They spent tens of thousands of pounds to plug gaps in their accounts, which were created by the faulty Horizon software. Well, now she's been told she'll receive a full compensation package. Marks & Spencer's half-year profits have more than halved after taking a hit from a major cyber attack earlier this year. And finally, if you've ever wanted to steal the look of one of Britain's best-loved entertainers, now's your chance. Layla Hayes reporting there, and that is all from us for now. From everyone on the Lunchtime team, bye-bye. Have a lovely afternoon.